Good morning. This is January 2nd's breakfast. It is Thursday. I am eating at 10:30. I've had 2 cups of coffee with lots of protein in it, so don't worry about that. But I want to share with you at breakfast. I have 3 scrambled eggs that I put on my pan and then scrambled in the pan. That's why they're still yellow and white. Salt, nutritional yeast, and I have 3 what are these biscuits called? They're those just like the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, but when I made them, they taste just like it, okay? But they didn't rise. They're very flat, so that's why I'm having 3. I don't have a vegetable with this because it is so late. I need food, so I'm not worried about that right now. But this is just a quick idea of how to have a on-plan breakfast with basically no special ingredients, because this is just almond flour and eggs and cheese and garlic. So you can easily make these. I'll try to remember to link down the recipe below. But this is my on-plan breakfast. This is an S, and the eggs by himself would be a deep S, but since I'm adding the almond flour and everything here, it's just a regular S.
Can I hold my tablet?
And I'm having more coffee. Here's the cup of coffee that I said I had. I have in it, it's a winter blend. It's a K-cup that we bought for Christmas, and I put in it Trim Mix blend. I have a video for that if you'd like to see that. I'll try to remember to link it above or below. And Donk of stevia, and I'm using a new creamer that is amazingly delicious, and I will go get that and show it to you. So here is the creamer that I'm using right now. It's a Christmas flavor, so it's gingerbread eggnog, but it is so good. It has protein, MCT oil in it, so it is no sugar, and it is on plan except that it's concentrate, whey protein concentrate. So that's the part of it that kind of isn't the best for us, but I think it's so little that I'm not even going to worry about it right now. If somebody knows better, then just let me know. This creamer is so good. I'm going to go see at Sprouts is where I got this and see where I can get different flavors. I'm going to classify this as a snack. I will be drinking this on the way to church. It's just about 5 o'clock, and it's going to take, I won't finish this probably until just before 6. So, I'll be drinking it while I drive and when we get to church and whatnot. But it is basically a strawberry and okra shake. I made it a little thick. I added too much ice, so then I added more, wet ingredients like almond milk and cottage cheese and then water. And I was afraid that I was adding too much almond milk, so then I added more water, and then I thought it was going to be too weak, but it's just fine. So I have an almond okra shake that I have here, and I have the protein in it. I used 2 scoops of my Trim Mix to make sure there's enough, along with the cottage cheese, because I'm always starving after church, and because I usually have a shake and then it doesn't really fill me up. So anyway, this is what I'm having for a snack. This is I will consider this a non-special ingredient shake, because if you followed a recipe, you can make this without using the Trim Mix and just use almond milk and cottage cheese for your protein. So there you go. Strawberry okra shake. It's not very pink. If I had kale, I would have added some kale to it, but I did. That's one thing I did not buy at the grocery store that I'm going to make sure I buy this next week. So there you have it. Yum. Here for you to show you is my muffin in a mug breakfast. I don't eat these very often. I should start back into eating these, a few days a week. This is an S. It has a whole egg in it. It has almond flour in it, and of course that delightful slab of butter on top of it. Now the recipe is from Country Girl Cooking. I'll try to remember to link it down below. It's a ginger muffin, and it has like a butter and cream cheese icing that you would put on top. But whenever there's anything that you put on top of these things, I usually just do butter. I don't take the extra time to make that, but I'm sure it's really good with the frosting. But I'm just going to have a little piece of butter on it for my breakfast. This is an S. This is not a pupil. This is a nice little heavy S that I've got here with the whole egg. There's butter in the mix, and there's a nice little piece of butter on top. You probably could taste it and tweak it and maybe put some different toppings on top of it, If you want it lighter, you can, you know, instead of more fat from the butter, you can put a little bit of Greek yogurt, a little sweetener in it. So this is what I'm eating for breakfast today.